Howdy folks, this is Chris with Big Guys Hike 2, and today is week 8 of my journey from Dad Bod Fat to Gym Rat. I wanted to start out with, if you like the content in this video, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you like this video. Please leave a comment down at the bottom, and I'll try to get back to those. My channel is about getting healthier and getting out and exercising and getting out in the outdoors and go hiking and things like that. And with the wintertime, I'm focused a little more in on my journey with Mounjaro for controlling my type 2 diabetes and for weight loss. And today was my first injection of the 7.5 milligram dose. And I'll let you know how that goes next week. So far, the side effects, it does slow down your digestion. But as far as at the beginning, I had some loose stool, and then everybody seems to get constipation. Almost all that's gone away. I'm getting back to normal again in the bathroom. I will say I go a little less often, but I am going normal. I do take a stool softener every other day right now. I'm trying to get completely off that. I started out taking it twice a day, and now I'm only taking it every other day to keep regular. I still have the heartburn. That's probably the biggest side effect that bothers me. It really bothers me when I work out, and at night when I sleep if I eat too soon towards the end of the night. So I've been just trying not to eat that close to when I go to bed, and that seems to, I haven't had to take anything at night lately. The workouts, I still end up about half the time taking a Tums to relieve that, but it is getting a little bit better, but it's still there. And I've heard other people say it too. You do belch, and it's kind of abnormal for me to belch that much, and you do belch more on this. And also, I've gotten hiccups if I eat too much. For a too large a meal, it seems it gives me hiccups. So I'm learning to slow down a little bit on what I eat and how much I eat, and try to eat more often. The day I get the shot, I'm really tired. Like today, I'm probably not going to do a whole lot. Today is my day off from going to the gym, so that's good. But I usually just don't feel very good. This time, I'm only been a couple hours and I'm not feeling good. Usually it takes about 4 or 5 hours, and then I start feeling not so good towards the end of until the rest of the day. Before it was lasting for a day and a half. Now it's just the day I get the shot, I don't feel too good. So I'm at that point right now. Appetite suppression, 2.5. I really didn't have much appetite suppression. I thought I did, but it was more the fact that I was just sick of my stomach and didn't feel like eating. And I think that's because my stomach wasn't feeling good. I don't think it was that it was suppressing my appetite. The 5 milligram did suppress my appetite, but it wanes out towards the end of the week. And so the last 2 days, I start having cravings and wanting to eat more. On the last day before I get the vaccine, I really want to eat a lot. So I'm hoping this 7.5 will make it through the week, and we'll see how that works. So as far as my weight loss, right here is a video of what I look like on Friday. I weighed in at 281.5 pounds. That is a loss of 2 pounds for the week. So I'm very happy with that. The week before I lost 3 pounds, so this time was 2 pounds. Before that, I was losing, give or take, a pound, a few ounces off of a pound, either way, every week before that. So I'm excited that now I'm starting to lose a little bit more weight. I've lost a total of 12 pounds since I started the Mounjaro, and I'm starting this year over. I had lost 20 pounds last year, so this year I am now 2 pounds under. So we'll see how that goes. My goal for the year is a little aggressive, but I'm going to shoot for it anyway. I want to lose 81.5 pounds, which will put me at 200 pounds at the end of the year as far as how much I weigh, and that's my goal. I'm not going to get too upset about it if I have to extend that into 2024. But if I can lose 2 pounds a month, I should easily get down to that. But we'll see how that works. Diabetes, Last week I went back up. My numbers were going down, and then for some reason last week I went up. I still don't know what happened or what I did differently, but I was staying above 100 and was going up to 120s, 130s. And this week I'm actually staying below 100 for a majority of the day, unless I eat. And even when I eat, I'm only going up to about 120 and then coming right back down. And my averages are definitely dropping as far as like over the whole week. It dropped significantly. I think I was at 122 or something like that for my average last week. And this week, my average was 106. So it definitely dropped down quite considerably. And at night, I was having a bunch of really weird up and downs. And this week, I had a few little bumps, but it wasn't anything like it was last time. So it's starting to level out a little bit more like it was before. I have issues with cortisol as far as spiking my insulin, especially in the morning. And I think that might have been what was doing it in the middle of the night too. I was a little bit pain last week from an injury, and I don't know if that's the only thing I can think of that might have caused the weird numbers I was getting for my blood sugars. I started taking melatonin this week, and it has definitely increased the amount of sleep I'm getting at night. I'm trying to get up at the same time every morning, and that seems to help. And I'm getting up less often at night. Before I was getting up probably 4 or 5 times in a night. And since I've been taking the melatonin, I think I'm only getting up twice a night or 1 time a night, which is really good. And I'm hoping that's what my cortisols are going down because of that. And my spike in the morning now isn't as high as it was before. So that's good because it spikes and then it levels out. And now if it spikes lower, it levels out at a lower rate, which is good. Exercise wise, I'm still going to the gym. I'm still doing the 3 on, 1 off schedule with push, pull, and legs, and doing cardio most every day. I have upped my cardio. The minimum I do now is 30 minutes on cardio, and I've been trying to get 45 to an hour on days that I'm feeling up to it, which is probably half the days. So that's good. I go in the afternoons with a friend of mine, and we go hiking or walking and exercising 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and then 1 of the days on the weekend. And we stopped doing that because we both had family in for the holidays, and it just was, you get frustrated, mad at yourself when you can't go. And so we didn't want that added pressure. So we figured, it's a legitimate. So we decided to wait until the new year. And Thursday was our first day back. And we went and walked 3.5 miles, which is the longest we've walked. And so I think we're getting close to where we can start hitting the trails and walking it's worth going to the hiking trails and hiking. So as soon as the weather gets a little bit warmer, and South Carolina, there's a lot of rain. So it just makes a mud swamp out of most of the trails, and you can't even get on them unless you plan on swimming, and just not into that. So hopefully here shortly we'll be able to do trails, but continue walking and get the miles up. Let's see. On other news, I've improved my blood pressure. I've been taking that on a regular basis. I don't know if I mentioned before, I had really high blood pressure, and they put me on medication for it. I said that it was because of the diabetes being out of control. So I've been exercising and keeping my diabetes under control. And with the medication, I'm now getting normal readings at in the 120s over 80s. And my resting heart rate was in the high 90s. And now it's in the low 70s as far as resting heart rate. So I am going to talk to my doctor at my next appointment, which will be in a couple weeks. And I'm going to ask them about maybe lowering my blood pressure medicine and seeing if we can get me off of that. So that's also good news. And that's it for the updates for this week. I hope those that are following me see that there is progress and that it motivates you to do some more to get your health and take control of your own health. Don't trust the doctors, and you don't have to go on all these medications and think that that's the end all. You can correct a lot of it through diet and exercise, which is what I'm doing, and I do plan on getting off the medications eventually. So remember, plan your hike and hike your plan.